Honestly, most of the country's doing pretty good right now outside of a couple airports, Minneapolis and SeaTac, the two other airports we're watching. There are some showers in the Atlanta area right now. Nothing like this morning where they had a ground stop with lightning and gusty winds. A couple more storms down in Alabama. We'll have to watch those. So keep an eye on Atlanta. The other airport we talked about, Minneapolis, some de-icing operations, and obviously SeaTac airport, even Portland, Oregon, some rain and some snow and de-icing. That always takes a little bit longer for planes to take off in some of these airports. Temperatures tomorrow, though, really warm here. No issues with that locally, mid-70s. But the cold front comes through tomorrow with a secondary surge of cold air. Overnight, this is the first little band of storms that move through. That might be it for us. Once that pushes out, we'll start to see warm air move into the region for the afternoon hours. But tomorrow evening, that second front moves in, and boy, the temperature is going to drop like a rock going into Thanksgiving morning. That means temperatures falling into the 20s and 30s. Afternoon highs will be in the 40s and 50s. So a really chilly stretch of weather going into the weekend. We're talking some of the coldest air of the season. Now, overnight, we'll take every drop of rain we could get. Remember, we're in a drought right now in many locations. The drought monitor actually comes out a day early tomorrow because of the holiday. We'll see what rain we get tonight. It won't count towards this week's monitor. Remember, it's a Tuesday to Tuesday kind of time frame, but we'll take that rain. Tomorrow, kind of deceiving. Warm day, temperatures in the 70s. You're going to see 70s tomorrow, and then you wake up Thursday morning, go, what happened? Temperatures in the 20s and 30s, dramatic drop, and some of the coldest air of the season for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, with highs struggling to get out of the 40s, morning lows in the 20s and 30s. And just to give you an idea how the cold air moves in, those temperatures actually below average for the first time in a while. Next week will all depend on the storm track. We could see a cold air damming setup, which means some rainfall will be the big driver for cold air next week. But there's your 3-day forecast, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 70s to 50s to 40s over the next 3 days. Let's talk about next week, because if we have cold air to the north wedging up against the mountains, this rain falls into that cool, dry air, drives those temperatures down into the 40s. That could be a miserable setup for the middle of next week if we see that cold air set up. That cold air damming, kind of unique to the Carolinas, that's all going to depend on that storm track driving that warm, moist air up and over the cool, dry air at the surface. So definitely something we'll keep an eye on for next week, but we got a long ways to go. Here's a look at your Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast. Temperatures much, much cooler this weekend. Here comes that rain, and we'll take a sneak peek at the 10-day, and you can see basically for Tuesday, Wednesday next week, we could see some pretty cold conditions with rain, but it all depends on that storm track.
All right. Thank you so much, Brad.